face, the Queen trying and mostly failing to keep a straight face. This was Samoa's moment in the spotlight, and nothing was going to stop people here. The Queen trying and mostly failing to keep a straight face.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. What's going on guys? I am Jade. If you're new here, please hit the like button and also share this video. Thank you. So guys, we the other time we were talking about the whole Mistress Camilla laughing and in Samoa. However bad you thought what happened was, I have been researching this and it is actually worse. The British media, they have been trying so hard to spin the narrative. Imagine a so-called queen going to an event where so many people brave the elements just so they can be there, just so they can show you hospitality. And then what do? You start laughing at them. So it was really, really bad, because remember also, the British media want to make this, they want to paint this trip, they want to paint it out to be a very successful one, which is not the case at all. Like, nobody cared. The expectations are already low. Like, what's the purpose? Another deal to like milk natural resources from developing countries. When the laughing went viral and all of that monarchy and the British media were trying to like whitewash what happened and basically said, oh, she wasn't laughing, she was just in tears. During the ceremony, as the King of Samoa said that he hopes to survive long enough for Charles and Camilla to come back. And that was what prompted Camilla to start crying. They try to sell that. They try to claim this was an emotional thing that happened. It was just something that she was just so taken aback by all of the love. When that didn't work, they now try to like paint it. Okay, now they want to admit that, yeah, she was laughing. But the reason why she was laughing was because of all these people who braved the element to come there. So they said, oh, she was laughing at the media people who were waiting in the rain to capture the moment. And so she was looking at that whole situation. She was looking at the way that they were struggling to protect, especially their equipment, and she was laughing. And she couldn't control herself. And I'm just like, first of all, that's bullshit. Okay? Tell me what is so like funny. What is so funny about people like brave? Like you're in a dry spot. You don't have to worry about the rain and all of that malarkey. So tell me what is so funny about seeing people struggle to like protect themselves from the rain, shield themselves from the rain, and protect their equipment. Tell me what it is. Like, it is so crazy. Like, whatever they have tried, it hasn't worked. At first, they said, oh, she got emotional because of the speech, the King's speech. And then they said, oh, and when they realized that was not going to work. And then they turned around and said she was laughing at the people who were like standing, waiting, or struggling to protect themselves from the rain, from the elements, just because they wanted to come and see. Like, it's so crazy. And it's not the first time. Remember the time when they came to, we already played that video. Every time we talk about this, we played that video just to highlight how inappropriate this woman is. So what is their excuse for Camilla laughing at throat singers who were performing? And they always come, like I remember when that happened in one of the videos I made, and then some people came in my comment, oh, I thought this was funny too, I would have laughed too. I would have laughed at these throat singers and not the sounds they were making, so it was so funny. But you're not Camilla. You're supposed to be, you're supposed to carry yourself a little bit differently than the rest people. Okay? So can those same people, can they come and tell me now what is so funny about people who are standing in the rain, waiting in the rain, and she's laughing at them? Can they tell me? This woman, time and time and time again, has proven that she has no respect, like she lacks respect for anything. She respects nothing. Mistress Camilla respects nothing. She doesn't respect non-white people. She doesn't respect brown and black people. She doesn't respect other people's cultures. She doesn't respect marriages. Most certainly doesn't respect her marriage or his marriage or anybody's marriage. So tell me, what exactly does Camilla respect? That's a question I'm asking those of you that are coming to my page to tell me nonsense. Thank you so much, baby sis doll. Thank you for the two. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. So tell me, I want those people to come and tell me why this woman thought it was funny to mock people who were braving the elements just so that they can have a glimpse. For whatever reason, they felt they needed to have a glimpse of him. So tell me why she was laughing. Tell me why the struggle. Doesn't that tell you something? That this woman will literally see people struggling and she will think it is funny. Do you know what she strikes me as? She strikes me as one of those uber rich people, right? That would engage in all kinds of demonic things, right? Who get really bored and then they will like start hunting humans or something. You know, these underground things where they do like the things you see in the movies about, rich, super rich people who hunt humans for a living just to, sniff them out because they're so bored, like nothing else, like they can literally afford to do anything. That's what she strikes me at. Like there is a certain level of like you have to be a psychopath for you to take pleasure in other people's misery. You have to be a psychopath. Like something has to be wrong with your stairs that is not quite clicking, that you will take pleasure in seeing other people. Because not like whatever it was, she is so highly inappropriate. So incredibly inappropriate. Like it's so wild to me. She strikes me as one of those sadists. You know the things that we hear about rich people, like uber wealthy people who get really bored because they've tried everything. They've tried everything as a form of entertainment. Who will organize this event where they will, they will entice, poor people, maybe homeless people or whatever, and lure them into some type of a retreat spot and then start hunting them. Like that's the vibe that she gives. Like you have people, and then another thing, another video. Like she couldn't wait to get out of there. There's another video that I found towards the end of their trip, and they were getting ready to leave. She could not wait to get the hell out of those brown people. Okay, She couldn't even wait to properly say goodbyes and she was gone. Here's a video. Like she was gone. Like no respect for anybody. No respect. She doesn't have any respect. She has no respect for anything. For no one, nothing. I agree. I agree, baby sis doll. I agree. Like she doesn't even care. Like she's so awful. Well, congratulations. And you know, all of the things that she has done, right? All of the antics, all of the awful things that she has done, the smear campaigns, the lies, all the stuff that she has done to Megan, you know, in an attempt to like distract, to get the British people to be more accepting of her, using Megan, turning the British people against Megan, all of those things, right? It still hasn't made her popular. That's the thing. People still see her in a negative light. Imagine going above and beyond all of the things that she has done in a bid to like turn Megan against all these other people, yet they still don't like her. They still do not like her. Do you know why? Imagine doing everything that she did, allegedly paying all these media people, having lunch, dinner, whatever, you know, keeping in constant communication with them, feeding them stories, lies, and everything, right? Imagine all those things. And she still can't change. She still can't be a decent human being. She still can't be somebody that it can comport themselves in public. If you did all these things that she did to Megan and still her likability is still very low, that tells you that it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how you try to smear somebody else's name. You are still not going to be likable because you are still innately a terrible human being. Like, what kind of a person goes to another person's country and then start mocking their tradition, start laughing at things, being inappropriate? What kind of a person does? No sane person does that. Only a crazy psycho does that. Somebody with a lack of respect for, like, she doesn't respect anything. She doesn't respect anything. Like she wants to be liked, she wants to be accepted in spite of all the awful things that she has done. And all these years later, she has not done anything to improve herself. She hasn't done anything to win people's trust. She hasn't done anything to win people's likeness. She hasn't done anything. Because she doesn't want, like, she's fine with the way she is. She just wants people to eventually get accustomed to who she is and be like, oh, okay, we might as well just take you like you are. Like, it is so bizarre. Like, who does that? Why would you go to these people's country and start disrespecting their culture? Why would you go and start disrespecting them? What kind of a person, like, she lacks the very basic level of self-control. She's such a stain. Not that I ever cared about the monarchy, not that I ever cared, but at least as an outsider looking in, I can appreciate what it meant. You know what I mean? I used to appreciate what it meant, but now she has just like completely bastardized it. She has completely taken from wherever it was, to like point minus 000, minus 100, where it stands right now. Like, it's just, it's so bizarre. It is so perplexing to me that she can't even control herself. It is so perplexing to me that she laughs at everything. Is she okay? Like, is something wrong with her? And also, the fact that Charles will be so comfortable, to be with somebody like this should tell you that, he never deserved Princess Diana from the very beginning. He never deserved her. That he is also trash. That's the reason why he's so comfortable with his mistress of Cornwall, concubine of Cornwall, because that is who he is. Like, it's so crazy, it's so weird, it's so bizarre. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, guys. Catch you guys later. Bye.